things get interesting. Good evening, everybody. Mr. Pace, thank you, and welcome to a very special edition of Candidate Pace and Woodman Hills Exposed. I received some emails tonight that were very disconcerting about the things going on in the GOP party that also included our DEO, and it causes me great concern to know that Mr. Williams was involved in a lot of things that I listened to over the weekend. One of them had to do with an executive meeting that it's called Zoom. And I was able to zoom in on it, and then I was able to receive information additional to that. And I'm very concerned about it because I'm hearing additional information about how people did things they weren't supposed to do that are not above board, and they were caught doing it. And it's dishonest, okay? And I'm in an election to run for a board of directors with a DEO who is now doing things he shouldn't have done. And it's not that he didn't do them, he did. And the fact is, they got caught. Now, I have a real concern about the integrity of our election based on what I just learned, which has been happening transpiring over the last, say, 3 weeks. Okay, and the reason why I didn't post a lot of it was because, well, basically I didn't post really any of it except maybe on Facebook about something that was going on about some quid pro quo and a few other things involving Wendy Miller. The problem is, I didn't go public with some of it because a lot of it hadn't been taken care of. In the next couple days, and next week especially, there's going to be some breaking news events about a lot of things going on because of this past assembly and with the GOP. I'm very and thoroughly disgusted at some of the stuff that I had to read, look at, and digest because I was actually listening to some of the recordings. I can tell you, I'm not happy. Okay, so I've made it pretty clear that this election better be 1,000% above board, because right now I'm now questioning all of the things that are taking place that have never happened before. And the reason it's happening, and it's being directed at me. Now, I know you don't understand that, but as a person running for public office, there has to be some sort of integrity all along the way, okay? And that includes a special district putting their nose into an election and trying to sway voters by just attacking me and inferencing and referencing me at every juncture and then telling people to call people to take down my signs and then putting out a video, anything you can think of. Listen, I had a hard enough time running for office when the ex-board members were involved in all those flyers. Now I've got a district doing things they've never done before because they were told years ago they couldn't, and now they are. How important is this election? Important enough to let you know that the principal parties involved are very afraid you're going to vote for me because I don't sound like an idiot. I know what I'm doing, and I've been here for 14 years. I got my hands dirty. My reputation came from Woodman Hills, and I want to make that clear because what I'm about to tell you now, you're not going to be happy with. What you do with it is your business. I've been speaking to Jan Pitsy now for about a week, and I told her to do the right thing and tell the truth about a lot of things that people think that I was at fault for. And I said, you just need to tell the truth. You know I keep a record of my calls, and I was really hoping that Jan would understand. I'm not mad about what happened. Walter already did it, and when he went on the next door to tell the truth, they bashed him and called him a Ron lover. What's a Ron lover? Someone that likes me because I'm trying to do the right thing? Sounds kind of high schoolish if you ask me. Again, I'm not here for a popularity contest because there are people who are going to vote for me and they do not like me because they know, like Trump, this gets fixed day one. I had people tell me today, straight to my face, right over here, when I was walking my dog, they pulled over, a couple of people did, said, look, I've never voted for you in the past. I pretty much don't like some of the things you say to people and how you do it, but I know that your heart's in the right place and you're for us, and that's a fact. Okay? And then another couple did this thing right over there by the fire station, and then 3 blocks later, I got pulled over again, but these people actually said, hey, we like what you're doing. We like the way you stand up to the HOA. We like the way you stand up to the water district. Nobody else does it. That makes me feel good. I'm not going to get an accolade. There's no award at the end of the tunnel. I'm not going to walk up and do a Ricky Gervais on the podium. My job is to fix the years of abuse, fraud, and waste. That's what I want to do. Do you have to like me? No. But if you vote for me, I promise you when you open that bill and I dump it down to where I think it should be, you can hate me all you want with a smile on your face. Because I will and can fix it. The other ones, great. I'm glad they have accolades and all these things. I had to drop out of college because of Woodman Hills after 3 years. I was so hoping to get a degree. It didn't go that way for me. Anybody that was here then knows what happened. So I don't mean to skip around. So Mrs. Pitsy, back to you. Okay? I'm asking you to do the right thing, set the record straight. I told you what else to do. Post a nice bio about your husband. We don't have to hide things here. We don't have to be sneaky about anything. These people need to know that we're upfront with them and we're honest with them and we don't have anything to hide like other people do and have. If you expect someone to win, you have to do it. That's why my life's an open book on my website. A lot of people today thanked me for that video because they thought I was lying about what happened in the restraining order case. No. Why would I do that to you? The only reason I couldn't use the text messages is because the two witnesses that were supposed to show up didn't. From what I understand, one of my witnesses sitting in the hallway in the courthouse basically said somebody, and I won't use their name, basically told them not to show up. It's not who you think it is, but has to do with the word Oyer. It rhymes with Oyer, okay? That's the problem. Because if they had shown up, I could have used all of the information I had. Then it really would have been a circus. The truth is that my reputation comes from the Pitsy era board, the board that was doing things to me and my family, and I am now having to fight that stigma so I can show you that I can do the job. Okay? There's people running in this election that have no business running in this election. They don't know shoe from shoelaces. Okay? It's that bad. They don't know top to bottom, left to right, in and out. You know me. So I'm rough around the edges, I'm from New England, and at least I'm telling you like it is. But at the end of the day, my job is to make this place the best place Woodman Hills can be, which is what we all bought when we bought into Woodman Hills. I need your vote. I need about 600 votes to get elected. And I'm asking you to vote for me, even if you don't like me, okay? You have to trust me when I tell you I'm not about corporate America, big stuff, and the banks and the bondholders. We have taken it in the shorts too long to be sitting here and doing this 20-something years after we opened the doors, and we're 60%. We've raised our debt 60% over what it was. Actually, that's the wrong number. It's actually more than that. But the point is simply this. We've almost doubled our debt since the day we opened, and we have nothing to show for it because I haven't been given a chance to fix it. Please vote. And if you can't vote for me, then just vote anyways. There's some really nice guys down at the Pikes Peak National Cemetery that would really appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good evening. And Jan, I'm asking you to do the right thing. For once, don't worry about what people are going to think about you. They're going to have more respect for you when you set the record straight. And I would appreciate it. Thanks, folks. Have a good night.